Well, hello everyone. I'm back with a new series of videos covering chapters of Geography, Class 11, NCERT, Chapter 6, Soils. So, what is a soil? It is the upper layer of earth in which plants grow. So, that's the definition of soil. So, in this chapter, we will be reading about different types of soil and where they are found and what are the usage. So, let's get started. In ancient times, soil was classified into two categories, the Urvara and the Usara. Urvara means fertile and Usara is the opposite of it, infertile. But today we live in a multi-dimension world. Hence the classification of soil has gone much beyond in terms of texture, color and moisture. And this all could be possible due to institutions like Soil Survey of India and National Bureau of Soil Survey. Now let's read about alluvial soil. This is the most available soil in India. These are mostly transported and deposited by rivers. So as we know, the reason behind this alluvial soil is because of the transportation work done by the rivers. Hence, these are found in the places where rivers are there. We have rivers in northern plains, that is the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra river, and then we have rivers in peninsular India, that is the Narmada, Tapi, Krishna, Godavari. So they are found in this region. Alluvial soil is a highly fertile soil, which means it is rich in organic matter. But on the other hand, it is low in nitrogen and humus. Humus is nothing but small microorganism that lives under the soil. Hence, with the help of fertilizer, this soil becomes the perfect soil for growing plants. The color of this soil generally ranges from light grey to ash grey. So this soil is rich in potash. So potash is nothing but potassium. Both people and plants need potassium. In plants, it is essential for water uptake and for synthesizing plant sugars for use as food. It also is responsible for crop formulation and quality. On the other hand, it is poor in phosphorus. So phosphorus acts like a natural fertilizer to soil. Hence, this also contributes towards food quality just like potash. Alluvial soil is of two types. That is new alluvial soil, which is called khadar, and old alluvial soil, which is called bhangar. I've dealt about this in a separate video. Please go and watch that video in case you haven't seen. So the kind of crops that can be grown in alluvial soil are wheat, rice, maize, sugarcane, pulses, oil seeds, etc. So with this we have come to an end of alluvial soil. Let's move on to the next soil. The second type of soil is the red soil. They are formed due to decomposition of rocks like granite and gneiss, and they are rich in iron and magnesium. So the content of iron and magnesium makes the soil a little reddish in color. So the red soil is mainly found in areas with low rainfall such as Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, southern Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Telangana, AP, Odisha and Chota Nagpur plateau of Jharkhand. So these are the areas where the rainfall is relatively very low compared to other states. The color of red soil is red due to the presence of ferric oxide. Ferric oxide is also one of the main oxides of iron. The easy way to remember this is ferric oxide is also available in paint form, which we use for painting tiles. It is low in nitrogen, phosphorus and organic material, but it is rich in potash. This soil is very porous and spongy. That means if you pour water on it, it will just suck in. And the kind of crops that can be grown on red soil are cotton, rice, wheat, pulses, tobacco, jowar, oilseed, millet, potatoes and fruits. With this we have come to an end of red soil. Let's move on to another one. Black soil is also called regur and it is the best soil for cotton growing. Think of it this way: black soil which is black in color and cotton which is white. So black and white, just remember this. They are formed due to solidification of lava during volcanic activity in Deccan Plateau. So now it is pretty evident that this kind of soil is available in Deccan Plateau. And when the hot molten lava cools down, it is naturally going to become black, dark, and hence form black soil. And it is also called mature soil. The reason it is mature is because of its age. It's 1,000 years old soil, so it has to be matured soil. And the reason behind black soil being black is because of the content of iron and aluminium in it. Black soil is found mainly in Maharashtra, Western Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh. So if you see, all this region lies near and inside Deccan Plateau. The color of the soil ranges from deep black to light black. Black soil is rich in iron, lime, calcium, potash, aluminium and magnesium carbonate, whereas it is low in nitrogen, phosphorus and organic matters. Now the crops that are ideal to grow in this kind of soil are cotton, citrus fruits, wheat, jowar, millets, oilseeds, castor, tobacco, sugarcane, safflower, vegetables, etc. With this we have come to an end of black soil. Let's move on to the next one. Laterite soil. It is derived from a Latin word which means brick. If you take a brick and put it in water, it becomes soft and sandy. And the moment you dry it up by giving it a shape, it becomes hard and sturdy. So the entire brick industry is nothing but hardening the laterite soil. Now they are found in areas with high temperature and heavy rainfall. It transformed the black soil into laterite. The laterite soil comes out of black soil naturally. By the process of leaching, the black soil turns into laterite. By leaching we mean loss of water. They are mostly found in the areas of eastern Ghats of Odisha, the south of western Ghats, Maharashtra, and some parts of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Meghalaya, and western parts of West Bengal. So this soil is rich in iron and aluminium and poor in nitrogen, phosphoric acid, potash and urea. So you see most of the good content is missing. So it is very difficult to grow anything on this. And all laterites are of rusty red color because of high iron oxide content. And this is the obvious part. If a soil is poor in nitrogen, phosphoric acid, potash and urea, then it is bound to be less fertile, then it is not suitable for agriculture but used as building materials like bricks. With this we have come to an end of laterite soil. Let's move on to the next one. Desert soil. We know it is of sandy texture, and the reason it is because of the lack of poor clay content in it and moisture content. So clay is nothing but this sticky substance which holds the debris together. If there is no moisture or clay content in a soil, then it is going to be very loose like a sand. They are deposited mainly by wind activities. Think about the sand dunes in desert. These type of soils are generally found in arid and semi-arid regions like Rajasthan, some districts of Punjab and Haryana, western parts of Aravalli range. Arid region is nothing but dry region. The texture of desert soil is sandy and loamy. The color of this soil ranges from red to brown. As usual, you'll not see any plant crop cultivation on this soil. However, this soil is high in salt content. Therefore, common salt is obtained from the soil by the process of evaporation. Coming to another type of soil, peaty and marshy soil. The meaning of marshy means muddy, squashy, swampy. So it has to do something with rainfall, right? I mean to say there should be a high quantity of water and humidity. So they originate in areas of heavy rainfall and high humidity. The soils are black and heavy and highly acidic. By acidic we mean having the properties of an acid. In a more scientific term, having a pH below 7. And in a more layman term, sharp tasting or sour. Have you ever tasted vinegar? Yeah, that is the taste I'm talking about. They're highly saline, rich in organic matter but deficient in phosphate and potash. By saline we mean it has to be near a big sea because sea water has high salinity. Due to the content of ferrous and aluminium sulfate, the growth of vegetation is very less. This soil is mainly found in western parts of Kerala, coastal side of Odisha, Sundarban area of West Bengal. Again, these all areas are next to Bay of Bengal or Arabian Sea. So the salinity feature does applies over here. Finally, this soil is ideal for paddy cultivation. Paddy is nothing but growing of rice. So before you remove the husk to take the rice out of it, the entire portion with the husk is called paddy. They are the unprocessed form of the rice, or you can call it as rough rice. Or in Hindi it is called as mota chawal, which you get it in a ration shop or a public distribution system. And the last type of soil that we are going to read about is called the forest or mountain soil. Now come on, you can figure out by the name that it has to occur at high elevation as well as low elevation, where the rainfall is sufficient to support trees. Now this soil is rich in humus but low in potash, phosphorus and lime, hence infertile for the production of field crop. Just think about it, it is impossible to grow a field crop in an elevation land. I mean the water is not going to be stored, it's going to all drain down and it is going to be uncomfortable for the farmers to grow anything on it. So it's a natural way of understanding that you can't grow any field crop on a forest or mountain soil. They are especially suitable for plantations of tea, coffee, spices, supplying forest products such as timber and fuel. If you notice, all of this tea, coffee and spices, they come from either shrubs or roots. And on the other hand, timber and fuel comes from long trees. The regular crops don't have strong roots that can hold on to the soil that are in an elevation land. Hence, that's why you can't see crop plantation in these regions. So these soils are found in Himalayan region of J&K, Himachal Pradesh and Uttaranchal. In the western and eastern Ghats, this soil is found in some parts of the peninsular plateau like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. Notice all of these places have mountains with high elevations and they also receive sufficient rainfall, and they are also ideal places for growing tea, coffee, spices and timber. So with this we have come to an end of all the different types of soils that are there in India. I hope now you are well educated about what they are, what they grow and where they are found. If you like the video, consider giving it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And make sure you're subscribed. You'll get an alert when my next video comes, or if you want me to make anything specific, do let me know.